In NBA 2K25, there are 3 tiers of dribbling. The little bitty 5'9s to 6'4s, which are of course the easiest to move with because they can get high ball handle and speed with ball plus the badges. Then you have your 6'5 to 6'9 category, and finally the 6'10 to 7'3. Most people have gravitated towards the quote-unquote meta small guards because everyone wants to be comp nowadays, with finding the easiest ways to win like L2 dexing with a 99 3-point or on threes, running off the screen and fading. If the center picks up to help the lock, then it's a free rebound with a 99 rebound center. But there's been a small, quickly growing community of players wanting to be different, trying to find a way to separate themselves from the same repetitive gameplay, and that is mostly by creating 6'10 dribblers to ISO, be flashy, and still win. Over 2 months ago, I did a no money spent Victor Wembanyama video where I made a 7'1" build that, thanks to Sprague for showing me, could actually dribble, which wasn't really a surprise to the guys who had been doing it on a 6'10", but for the rest of the community, it definitely did. From there, I wanted to lab my own 6'10" and test the limits of what a tall dribbler on 2K25 can do, so I made a 3 6'10 plus builds, which I showed in this video, where each of them had a different playstyle. One was a 6'10 with layup in the high 90s, one was a 7-footer that had 96 post control for gold unpluckable, and the last one is a 6'10 with 99 post control, because I figured we might as well, since we're going to 96 for gold unpluckable, so I could get legend post up poet, which I can use to bail me out if I'm not dribbling very good on a play, due to the 6'10 dribbling obviously being the hardest. Anyway, after hundreds of games and multiple experimentations with a few different builds, I wanted to test the limits of the game even further, which ended up completely breaking the game. Yes, I made something that was a combination of everything I had previously created, but with one big change. We are 7'3". I recreated my Wemby build, but this time with all the knowledge I had picked up from the other builds, and interestingly enough, my #1 question yet to be answered wasn't, will I be able to dribble on this build? It was, will I ever be able to get contested on with an A+ release height jump shot and an A+ defensive immunity? And the answer is no. Shooting over those from older 2Ks has completely came back. Not only did I make Wemby into his actual realistic self and not 7'1" like the no money spent due to cap breakers, I've actually created something that can do everything. Break ankles? Sure, why not? Every time you have takeover, you can snap ankles. Dunk? Well, we've got plenty of dunk for a 7'3". We have that as well. I gotta say, the flashy park dunks on a 7'3" look absolutely ridiculous, as y'all can see. Dribbling? Yeah, that's not really a problem at all, and keep in mind when watching all these clips, a 7'3" can't even get bronze lightning launch. So unlike the first tier of dribbling with all the moves, badges, and ratings, you have to know what you're doing and actually put time into the game to be able to win consistently, which I love so much because it reminds me of older 2Ks when there was a much bigger learning curve. Not everyone can do this, and that's the good part about it. Anyway guys, it's a freaking Victor Wembanyama build, so if you think I made it without being able to get insane blocks, I think you should just leave now, because at 7'3", as long as you get a contest, it almost never goes in or is a block. Now here's where I was conflicted in the build making process. If you haven't been living under a rock, Wemby is controversially known as a volume shooter already. He will pull that thing, and from very deep. Some people want him to develop a Hakeem-like post bag, while it seems like him and the organization see his potential more as a shooter first. So if you hop in the builder, no matter what, on a 7'3", if you want super long arms like Wemby has in real life, you aren't going to even be able to touch bronze limitless range. And that's why I had to get shorter arms so we can get silver limitless range with the max +1, which is the highest you can get on a build like this. Even with minimum wingspan, you can only get bronze limitless. I debated this for hours in the builder and finally decided to make my Wemby build in the direction he's trying to grow in real life, and that was 1000% the correct decision. The ability to pull like this absolutely opens up my game, as not only does that help us shoot over defenders, they also can't just let me shoot. If we went 8-foot wingspan like he has in real life, then our shooting wouldn't be nearly as good, and a Wemby without limitless is no Wemby to me. Anyway, if y'all want me to show you how to make this Wemby build I made, and a second version that has the max wingspan for you guys that want it that I labbed out, get this video to 2,500 likes for me, and let's hop into some actual gameplay of this monster right after our sponsor, Prize Picks. On here, you can get $50 by just putting 5 in for your first games. Once you sign up with my link in the description, you can go to the NBA, and it's this easy to play. Dyson Daniels, 12.5 point projection. If you think he's gonna have 13 or more, you go more. 12 or less, you go less. Steph Curry, 24.5 points. You only got to get one more right, guys. You can do this within less than a minute. 24.5. I think he's going to score 25 or more tonight. I'm going more, and that's it, guys. Link is in the description. Thank you, Prize Picks, for sponsoring this video. Once again, I wanted to test the limits of this build. We even went to the stage, the 10K court, the highest court you can play on in the stage with no guard. I was running PG on a 7-3, beating Jalen Carter, an NFL player, for 10,000 BC. We won another game on there, then we lost one. We ran up about 30K in total with the 2s and the 3s, but let's check out this part gameplay of a 99 3.5'9" and a 7-foot center with 99 rebound. Now, of course, these guys, you can tell by their builds, they're going to be playing with a lot of pride, so you'll see in a second. Now, first shot of the game, I'm open, I miss. My teammate gets a steal, I'm wide open, I'm shooting, and I miss again. So we're 0 for 2, but don't worry, we're going to start to get that thing to go. I'm not going to cut out the misses. You guys are going to see the good and the bad. You know how 2K is, bro. You got to miss in some games. You got to have some government mandated Mike Wang RNG misses. But check this out. Snatch back. Oh, he's got his hand up. Nope, does not matter. Right over a 7-foot center, guys. I'm telling you, I have started a wave that might be kind of crazy. At least I really enjoy it. This is probably going to be my main build for the rest of 2K25 when I'm not making content on other types of things, because bro, this is insane. A 7-3 that can do literally everything. Now you guys see in the top left, there is 2 post scores. Getting ready to pull back up again. We played 2 99 rebound post scores. One had 99 offensive, one had 99 defense. Look, I'm throwing a self lob. It doesn't matter. That's how we got this court. We beat an 8-game streak of those 2 post scores, and then they just spun over and over. We beat them like 3 or 4 times. Now we play these guys with 99 3, 99 rebound. It's nasty out here. You're gonna see what happens. But anyway, my teammate misses. Look at the vertical, bro. We have max vert on a 7-3, bro. It is insane what you can do. And I even got horse takeover on unlocked with this build, but I do not have it on. I have on the takeover. You guys, I have it turned off to where you can't actually see the emblem next to my name, but it gives me more mid-range. It gives me more 3-pointer. It's crazy. So I can have 90 3-pointer on a 7'3" in takeover. I have almost 99 mid-range. I can break ankles. You can do anything. Now this is it right here. You see they are L-ting, guys. You see that jump contest I just got right there. Obviously a 7'3" center cannot get high perimeter. We have bad miscommunication right there. I thought he was just going to stay on the center, but high block doesn't necessarily correlate directly to getting good perimeter contest, but you do get better animations, which puts you in their bubble. And now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, there's always this invisible bubble. Look at these guys, man. L-ting on the 2s court. It's insane, bro. He was in game chat talking about, oh, badge plug, I'm a big fan, and then he L2s me. But look at this. I see this, a 7'3", the tallest build in the game versus 5'9". What am I gonna do? Just pull right up. He cannot contest that. So what I mean by getting in the bubble is with the high block is you get better animations, which puts them closer to getting speed up, slow downs. Now I got heat check. Check this out. Look, he's got his hand up, and I don't care. I just don't care. Guys, that's a 7-foot center, but I still got a 3-inch difference on him, dude. That is just crazy. It blows my mind what I was able to do. It definitely exceeded my expectations. Now check this out. I've been playing a lot of 1v1 proving rounds, like a lot, and I'm probably about 25-1, something like that. But look at this. I get a layup from almost the 3-point line to end this game. This guy is a 99 close shot, 98 post control, 96 strength, 7'3", gold ranked post scorer. I'm gold ranked as well, which is around the top 100. And check this out. Nope, you're not gonna post hook me. Now I played this guy a bunch of times. I get a snatch block. It's nasty. I got 2-way. I'm pulling up green. You guys seen one of those clips in the intro. I played this guy a bunch of times. I'm going to show you. But look, tall centers especially don't have good perimeter. You know, you cannot get high perimeter on a tall center. But if you're not tall, then I can shoot over you like you aren't even there. So let's say, you know, the meta lockdown on 2K25 is a 6'4" or a 6'6". Bro, a 6'6"? That's like 8-9 inches shorter than me. We are shooting right over those. But look, he gets a nice little block here, gets the ball back. But in this gameplay, I want to show you guys this build. Not only it can shoot over defenders, it can post score, but it can stop post scorers. Okay, one of the most underrated badges in the game, in my opinion. Now, after trying it twice in the no money spent Wemby video, and now with this updated, all the knowledge I have on this build, Wemby build, is paint patroller. Paint patroller at a high level. No, you're not taking up that layup. That is another block. You see, we got Hall of Fame paint patroller right now. I was grinding out this build, and no, you're not post hooking on me. The reason why he was trying to post hook, by the way, is because I got his drop step in the bag. But of course, 2K25, bro, you can make someone miss. And for some reason, the guy on offense is way more likely to get the rebound, although you both are jumping in the air to take a shot. So that's why he's trying to do post hooks, because I can stop the drop step so good with that get open emote that you're seeing right there. Get open emote, standing emote. You guys got to understand, it's a little bit of luck, but it's also understanding your opponent and when to do it. And you basically can't get drop stepped on. Now, like I said, guys, we're in Proving Grounds. It is the highest difficulty sliders in the game, tied with, you know, stage and stuff like that. He's going to miss a wide open shot, but we're going to absolutely have to miss shots. It's like I said, government mandated Mike Wang misses, but I'm pulling from deep. I mean, I'm pulling from deep, even on post scores, who's letting me shoot, breaking his ankles the next play, 3, green bean, just like that. So a huge factor in this is that this is a style in the 6'10 category, 6'10 to 7'3. Most people don't play. You know what I'm saying? You play a guy who goes left and right and shoots a fade or whatever. You understand it right away. You can see what they're going to do for the rest of the game. But not a lot of people are used to guarding the 6'10 to 7'3 category, especially people that know what they're doing. Right there, I got a very late glitch. It didn't even give me a rhythm shot. I don't know why it didn't, but what I'm trying to say is, if you figure it out, you can actually win consistently on a build like this. I'm telling you, I'm still winning at around a 90 to 95% win rate, even in the Proving Grounds, playing post scores, playing 6'10 dribbler, stuff like that, which I'm about to show you all. 99% of post scores are boxed if you learn how to stop them. Look, I'm just messing around with this guy. He's gold rank as well. You can box a lot of them if you use that get open emote. Now look, I shouldn't have been messing around as much as I was, because now he gets the ball back. But this gameplay is just to show you defense. He finally gets one to go in. You can stop post scores. Of course, we are a Wemby build. We are minimum weight, you know what I'm saying? So we don't have very high strength, but that doesn't really matter. Now, of course, if you're going against like a very high strength center with very high rebound, that could be a little bit different. I made this build for 1s, 2s, and 3s to play PG, and I believe you could even play center on it. You guys will see when I talk about the build and stuff like that, with your max +1s and the right takeovers and stuff. But I also have a maxed out wingspan, more rebounding Wemby that I can show you guys as well, because man, there's 2 different versions. Like I told you all, you can either get max wingspan to look as realistic as Wemby, or you can go a little bit lower and actually get limitless range, which that's Wemby. That's half of his game. You know what I'm saying? That's half of his offense, is shooting those shots from 30 feet out. But look, we're getting stops for days. So of course, just like most players, you can't make the perfect Wemby, especially someone like Wemby. But look at this. I get a layup from the 3-point line. That's another discussion you can have, is that these, of course, a 7'3" gets animations from super far out. Now look, we beat this guy at 2 blocks. I shot pretty good. I beat him again. Big pans. This isn't just one game. We kept matching up against each other. Another win, because that's what happens in Proving Grounds sometimes. When you're a high rank, you just keep playing the same people, because there's not many people in that pool, right? So beat him again. Now, this guy was 67th, at least in this screen. He's a 7'1", 95 post control. After the game, I looked at it just to make sure, and he is 63rd in the world when I played him. Okay, so this guy was a 7'1" dribbler. I was a little bit surprised that he was a dribbler, and I just start the game off with what I've been doing almost in every game, which is just walking up to the three-point line, hitting a little hezzy to get a kind of quick stop animation, and shooting. Now look, I'm gonna go fade, and right there I do miss that, but I have on normal 2 fade, and it looks super glitchy on a 7-3. So I was very surprised right here, but look, I'm boxing it up right away, and he throws a self lob, which doesn't go through, and then he gets the ball and dunks it. So you see, I know how to guard it pretty decent, but I was surprised to see a guy that was pretty high ranked that also had another tall dribbling build. So now we're gonna see a 7-1 versus a 7-3. And by the way, big bands, he got me one time. I'm jumping right here for joy. I get lucky on that block. But yeah, I was like 5 for 6 on big bands. He won one time. He finally got one on our last game. He was getting those post hooks to go in, but he gets the ball back, does a little fadeaway. And yeah, guys, I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. Like, you guys know how the shot contest system is in 2K25. It's a little off, okay? But to be fair, you know, I'm a 7-3 with A+ release height, A+ defensive immunity, and an A+ release speed. I'm getting another block right there, and check this out. I'm gonna just stop. I know I got two-way. His hand's up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all, just like I've told you for the 6'10", 6'11", 7 foot, whatever, 6'10" to 7'3" category, you see me getting that nasty dunk right there. The Kryptonite, because you might be wondering, what's the weakness? There's got to be some sort of weakness. Is badge lying? Is there not? Is this just the greatest build? It is very, very good. But the one Kryptonite, I would say, is a very high perimeter, high speed, high steal, high, you know what I'm saying, strength, all that type of stuff player who literally, and I'm not even kidding, it's not really good defense. You see me doing the half spin into the fadeaway, and all they do is just run into you. That's it. They just run straight. They just hold down RT and try to bump you. But there is ways around that. That is the one probably best way to stop it, but you have to have a build that is able to do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why threes in the stage, I didn't show any of that gameplay, because you can't really play the way I want to play against a pure lockdown every single game. But we came out of the stage up about 25 to 35k VC. I was playing twos, like I told you guys, and then I was playing threes as the main guard. Okay, look, I'm getting another block. You see Paint Patroller popping up again. That's really the only way, is you're going to lose the ball. Sometimes we do have silver unpluckable because of our post control, so keep that in mind. You could +1 that and get gold unpluckable. And also, if we do get 2,500 likes, I'm going to show you another variation of the 8-foot wingspan that's able to get gold unpluckable right away. And then you could max +1 and have Hall of Fame unpluckable on a 7'3" if you wanted, if that's something that worries you. But I really don't get ripped a lot, guys. My opponent is more worried about what the hell I'm doing, because it's a lot. Now look, I'm taking some decent shots here. I've got takeover. I got like 90 something plus midi in the high 90s. But we're getting our government mandated. Mike Wang misses out. You see the defense is just too strong. I'm telling y'all, bro, every contest, like I said in the intro, every contest that turns out to be a actual contest, look at that. He post-min me and I still made it back for Paint Patroller. It is going to make people miss. Rarely does someone finish a layup or not get blocked or finish a dunk if I get there for the contest. Now, another important thing is 7-foot centers, 7'1", 7'2", whatever it is, with this really high rebound, and they got legend brick wall. You see me quick stopping off the basic escape. Most of them are actually slower than my 7'3" because they go super high weight to get box out beast and have, you know, brick wall. We have as fast as speed as possible. You see right there, normal 2 fade with no shifty shooter. You can still fade just fine on a build like this because we have high midi. But yeah, we're fast. Like for a 7'3", we are fast, okay? Now, obviously, I'm not gonna tell you guys we're fast, but look, I break his ankles, green bean, now I have heat check. We are breaking ankles in a game versus a guy that's top 60 in the world, and I'm not scared of him. I got heat check. He doesn't know. He didn't know, obviously, and that's green. Anyway, guys, thank you for making this far. Click this video right here if you want to see the life of a legend on 2K25. I'm out of here. Click it, bro. Might as well tap it. I played on a legend account. You got to go check it out. Click it, tap it. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. Peace.